Hi, happy Monday, Tuesday. Sorry, it's Tuesday, and my camera's fucked up, so that's why I'm all blue. But I'm gonna redo, not redo, but Housewives of OC Reunion Part Two. I don't know. Hey, babe, thanks for being here. Thanks for being my mod. But yeah, we're gonna do Real Housewives of OC. Everybody's here. And I'm not going to look at the comments, Mir. So can you please, hey, can you just say hi to everybody and keep the chat going so I can go through I want to go through my recap without having to stop and talk. I mean, I will, but oh my God, I'm so excited. All you guys are here. Look at everybody. Oh my God. I love you guys. Hey, Kath. Hey, Bren. Hey, Mimir. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, sorry. This is the Who's Starting On podcast, and I am Reality of Krista Marie. We're talking Real Housewives of Orange County. I am blue. Sorry. My fucking camera screwed up. So yeah, we're Housewives of Orange County, and we are doing the reunion part 2, even though part 3 is this week. And then Friday, I'm going to do Real Housewives. Oh, so I'm sorry. Let me just get this straight. Sorry. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please follow, subscribe, all that crap. So this week, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills starts. So I will be doing that on Wednesday. So tomorrow, tonight Beverly Hills starts. Tomorrow we will be doing Beverly Hills, the first episode, okay? Then Friday we're going to do OC again, wrap that up. I'm going to be with Bravo with the stay-at-home mom, Erica. She's going to come on after we do Salt Lake at 12, if anybody wants to join me for Salt Lake. And I'm hot. Let me put on my fan and then we're going to get started. But yeah. Thanks, guys. I love everybody. I love you guys. I'm so glad you're all here. The gang's all here. The gang's all here. Okay, if you can hear my fan, let me know. Hopefully you can't. Hopefully you can't. Can you guys hear it? Hopefully you can't, but okay. So before we get started, what do you guys rate the season so far? Well, without going through the rest of the reunion. I mean, honestly, I think it's one of the best seasons we've had in a long time. I'm loving Jen Ryan, and I hope she stays. And all that. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Q. Can everybody subscribe to Q and DJ's channel? That's my best friend, Q. She is Real Housewives, also Sister Wives, and all the other ones. Did I say everything? All right, let's get started. I think I did. So hi to everybody. And also, yeah, I told you, my camera's fucked up, so I don't even have a filter, and it pisses me off. Because I don't use a filter, but I use a smoothing filter. And I'm blue, and I'm a mess. Okay, I love you guys. And I said hi to everybody, right? I'm so excited everybody's here. I saw Reality Connoisseur, Minnie. I think that's your name. I say you guys' names wrong ever. I'm sorry. And DC Marvel. Okay, yes. Okay, so starting with oh my God, we've got part 2. Okay, first off, we have Jen still fighting about Ryan, literally fighting for Ryan. I hate having my notes up here. I don't like it. Let me move this somewhere. Okay. Still fighting with Ryan about Ryan. And I don't know why the ladies just won't shut the fuck up. But they literally think that she's living in denial when I think they're living in denial. They're in denial that Jen, hey, Shay. Hey, I know the fam's all here, aren't they awesome? I love you guys so much. I'm so excited. I was like, oh, I'm not going to look at the live chat. Oh, Instagram's on too. Sorry, let me say hi to Instagram if anybody's over here. All right, sorry. If anybody gets on the Instagram, can you guys tell them to come over here and comment? Okay. So, yeah, you know what? This isn't working. Let's put it over here so I can sit back. Okay. All good. Okay. So, yeah, we have all that, right? And we're talking about how Jen and Ryan, they were at some, what was it, their engagement party or something, and Katie's husband wouldn't go over and talk to Ryan or his friends or something, saying that, he basically hid from them. And I don't know. I just thought it was fucked up. But, I don't know. He said he didn't want to be associated with them and their slimy ways. And they keep telling Jen she's in a sticky situation. And that literally telling her that, she needs to get a job and, get on her own, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But that's not that she has a job. You know what I mean? And think about this. We have Tamara Tamara comes in there, okay, supposed to be her friend, starts shit with her last year. And since day one, I really truly believe that she was literally trying to just destroy her and not be her friend. You know what I mean? But she talks about what happened on Watch What Happens Live, right? And how Ryan's going to send her a cease and desist and sue her, which I think he should. But I don't know if he is, because like Jen and Ryan, they have to work with Tamara. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. Like, it sucks when you have to, when you're suing somebody, but you have to work and you're working with them too, you know, which is a fucking problem. But the cease and desist works. Like, she literally comes, she finds out she has a cease and desist on Watch What Happens Live, which I don't know, or after that, because she says she doesn't remember. Now, she's calling Shannon a drunk. She doesn't remember saying that Ryan was raided by the feds. And he was like a fraudster and all this shit. And Andy has to correct her. And she's like, oh, I don't remember saying that. So she retracts her statement. So they're talking about that. And she's like, I misspoke. Well, I don't know how you can misspeak. And she blames, literally sitting there blaming, oh, because he said Eddie was gay and all this crap, like everything that's in social media. Okay, well, you started with Jen last year saying that he was screwing other people. And, yep. Yeah, and I don't like what Tamara, I don't like Heather. Heather's got to go. Like, I can't believe what they did, what she did. Like, literally, she turned into Tamara and she tried. Like, Heather's just not a mean girl. She's just not a mean girl. I'm going to put this back on her. She's just not a mean girl. And she tries, but it doesn't work. So, they're talking about with Heather. So, remember Heather calls and says, or brings up her dress, her $6,000 dress, or whatever, $10,000 Dolce & Gabbana dress, and how she literally looks at the price. So they talk about that, and it's like, really, Heather? You literally tried to say that you weren't gossiping. It was just gossipy. But they have to go after her with that shit, and it's like, I don't understand why they won't just leave her alone. They're just jealous, you know? And basically, she's like, you know, you said Eddie's eyes marriage is a sham, and it is a sham. We don't know anything. Did we see anything with them? We saw nothing. All we saw was the dinner at Katie's house and how she told him to shut the fuck up. Or he told her to shut up and she wouldn't. And then apparently he went home and slept in the casita or something on the couch or something. And that's just awesome. But she blames her loose lips on this. And she's like, first it's alcohol. Then she's on the autism spectrum. And now she just misspoke. So I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But Jen's tired of her stabbing in the back. And I also too. Like, look how she's treated Shannon. You know, at Katie's dinner party, she goes in there completely wasted, Tamara. She embarrasses herself. She embarrasses Eddie. She talks about people's a-holes. And, you know, like that whole dinner, she realizes, like, I don't think she realizes, but she, I don't know. She blames alcohol, but I don't know. She also says that Jen makes the excuse of why Ryan went after Eddie. Or why Eddie went after Ryan about all the saying the stuff in social media. And all of a sudden, Tamara goes, well, the husband shouldn't get involved. Don't involve the husbands. Aren't we talking about how you went after Ryan and you said to Jen, this isn't about you, it's about me and Ryan? It's about Ryan. And then you're saying, don't go after Eddie, the husband shouldn't get involved. Like, which one is it, you fucking hypocrite? Literally, you fucking hypocrite. And then you want to literally talk about somebody cheating on, literally having extramarital affairs or whatever. What about your bestie? What about your other fucking pussy in a pod? How she just literally slept with somebody. She slept with a married man who just had a baby. And she, you know, Freddie Hellenkamp. She is literally an accountability coach. Your bestie, Tamara. You have all the fucking word. You have all kinds of shit to say about people cheating and being with married men and married women, blah, blah, blah. And Ryan likes to fuck married women. What about your fucking bestie? Okay, what about you? Does Eddie think that about you? You know what I mean? Talking, oh my God, she's like literally the accountability coach. Now, if I was literally, I would bet on my life almost, if I wasn't crazy, I would bet that she faked this. Freddie Hellenkamp is faking this like divorce and this cheating thing to get back on a show. I'm just saying. She literally, her and Tamara refused to be canceled. They refused to be fired. I don't understand. I don't fucking understand. Why do you refuse to be fired? Tamara and Teddy, go the fuck away. Nobody cares about your marriage. I'm going to talk shit on you. I probably will talk about your stupid because you're stupid. And you literally, now are you going to literally, oh, Kyle too. Kyle's got balls. She talked about how Mauricio is cheating and she's not cheating. She doesn't cheat, blah, blah, blah. She's a family woman and your bestie. Freddie Hellenkamp slept with a man who just had a baby with his wife. Like literally she was fucking the horse trainer guy. You know, because she's an equestrian. But and then we literally talk about how Tamara and Heather we're not friends. And Jen at one point says to Heather, is this really your friend? And Tamara calls her, Heather calls Tamara a historical friend. What the fuck does that even mean? What is a historical friend? And why is that okay? Like, what is that, like, a historical friend? Basically, Heather was just saying no. It was just because we have history together. I don't know. But she jumped on the Tamara Mean Girl bandwagon, Heather, and it just makes no absolute sense at all. I know. That's all they did. And it was like, keep digging, motherfuckers. Keep digging. Like, nobody cares, you know? We are more mad at her because I feel like she's ruined the franchise. They brought her back in and she ruined it. She did the same exact thing that Teresa did. Just literally digging. And I don't know, man. I'm telling you. Side note, Heather Von Teese. We're going to call her Heather Von Teese from now on. I'm talking about not Heather, this Heather. We'll call her Heather Von Teese. There's two Heather. Heather Gay Von Teese and Heather, this one, Von Teese. Okay. So, Andy reminds Tamara, too, also that, they're talking about how she goes too low. And Jen tries to ask her, Tamara, do you think you go too low? And she says yes. And then Andy's like, well, then don't get offended when somebody tells you that you're too mean. And she's like, well, you guys do it to me. Tamara is the queen of, well, I did it, so you did it. Or you did it, so I did it. Like, every time you ask, like, Tamara, I have a problem with you. You did this, and this to me. She turns around and goes, well, you did this to me. Well, you did that to me. So, yeah. Emily's eyes are gone. Gina's nose is gone. I'm telling you, larger, they got botched. They got nose jobs, and they look horrible. Absolutely horrible. I'm going to drop the link in case you want to call him and join me. Because I don't know what Gina's doing, but she got a new nose, and I don't know why she's not talking about it or why Andy didn't talk about it. I don't like Tamara's face. I don't know what she did. I don't like it. I don't think that peel thingy was I don't know what did anything. I mean, looks good for her age always. Tamara's pretty hot. Why does that never work? Hold on. Why can't I get my stream nerd? You know what? I'm an asshole. Invite. Okay. Don't ignore this. Ignore the first thing. Okay. Peace. Here it is, in case anybody wants to call. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, I feel like, Emily, I don't know. She got a nose job, and it's crazy. She's still sitting there yelling at Jen. And Shane's mother and father fund their life. She's a volunteer, whatever, at the Innocence Project. Shane barely had his license. He was an insurance broker when they got married. I didn't know any of this. So basically, yeah, their family funds her life. So talking about people that can't afford things and they shouldn't get houses because they can't afford it, blah, blah, blah. When we get to the part about Gina and how she thinks she ruined her reputation with her new job, blah, blah, blah. No. You talking about your clients, fucking literally your clients' credit and shit is why you would like people to call you back, Gina. So anyway, we have Tamara and Eddie talk about that, how we know nothing about them. I don't know what happened. Nothing happened. So she basically got deflected from her life again. She's trying to say she's going to therapy, and she makes Andy asked her what made her decide now. What did she say? When too many people tell you to lie down, you lie down. I don't know. Something about getting a new dog and lying it down and calling you something. I don't know. Something about getting a dog, and I think they're getting a dog. That's all I got out of it. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Lying down dogs. I don't fucking know. Whatever, dude. I don't know. Whatever. Long overdue therapy. She's not listening. She's been in therapy with her daughter, the one that doesn't talk to her for years, and it's not working. Her daughter still is like, we got nowhere. She does not take accountability. I need her to get off the show. She won't get off the show. So Tamara has sold her soul to the Bravo Devil. And she sold her friends out. She sold her family out. She's like literally, she has no friends left. Nobody who's going to want to be her friend in real life and who's going to want to be her friend on the show. If she could do that to Shannon, her Trace Amiga, like her bestie, look how she's doing to everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, she destroyed Jen. Like, we found out that like she had the plan from day one to destroy Jen. So fuck off. And I feel like Jen knows better. Jen knows now. And you can't even meet people where they're at anymore. But you meet people where they're at, look what happens. You get fucked. And you can't meet Tamara where she is. She kind of just has to go. Like, I don't think that she is, I don't know. She's like definitely not doing the OC any good. Like, it's not the old OC like it used to be. And if we got rid of her, we probably could do that. Because listen, I'm okay with people getting along. Like, I don't care. Like with Potomac right now, Every episode of Potomac I've loved, and every episode, the problems that they have and the tea on there or the drama on there is with not with each other, is personal in their own lives, and they're not fighting with each other, and that's what the fuck I like. You know what I mean? I'm tired of them literally thinking that they have to go after each other. That's not what the fuck we want to see. You know? Yeah, there's like cotton candy drama, but like there's other people, like they have other things going on in their life. And yeah, very unprofessional. The reason people wouldn't call you back, Jen or Gina or whatever the hell your name is, your realtor friends, is because you're talking about people's credit and shit. You're talking about your client's business, telling them to get jobs and pay their bills. Like, who the fuck would ever rent from you? And what if they accidentally, or what if they just, lost their job? They'd be afraid to even talk shit on them. So if they couldn't pay the payment, and nobody owes you an explanation. Like, who's going to fucking call you, the realtor, and say, hey, I'm not going to pay my payment this month? What do you think about that? Hey,
how's it going?
Good. Oh my God, I can't stand the fact that I can't post. I'm good. Good. What do you think about the season?
I'm glad it's over. And
yeah.
I wasn't gonna watch. You already know I wasn't gonna watch. I only watched because your freaking reviews are so great. I was like, what are these bitches really going over there? Right? Like, but I say bitches in a loving way.
I know.
It takes so much courage for these women to come on and share a version of reality. And so let me start there. But after that, it kind of devolves into what the F are we doing here? Those franchises have morphed into an Inspector Clouseau, Inspector Gadget type of happening where all they do is dig up dirt on each other and hold it as an arsenal to bring up at inopportune times. And I kind of just want to see the ladies live life, have a kiki, have a nice lunch, do something for charity, go on a trip. I have enough freaking mishmash in my own life. I use television to escape, not to remind me that I got bitches around me all the time wishing harm on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
my money.
Yeah, it's just interesting that, and then these are rich women. A lot of it is rich people problem. How dare Heather, with the elevator in her house, go around checking price tags to use as gossip and then pretend that she didn't just do that. I'm tired of the gaslighting. I'm tired of what Heather and Tamrat can do it. Heather and Tamrat can do it, but nobody else on the cast can do it. Please.
Yep. I know. And Emily's freaking husband's family, parents fund their life. So who the fuck is she? Yeah. So who are you to tell Jen she shouldn't buy this or get that because she can't afford it if she was by herself? Because either the fuck could you?
Right.
She doesn't have a job. She has just about enough jobs. No.
Didn't
she's a
Emily
volunteer.
come on the show? We never even saw Emily at work. She just said
she doesn't work. Exactly. And she literally is like, she's working at the Innocence Project, so she's volunteering. It's all volunteer work. So she only has this money coming. Basically, they couldn't afford anything without his parents. So she's got balls to tell anybody what to do with their money. You know? Right. Like, it's fucking bananas, right? So what do you think about, okay, so then Gina and fucking Travis. She starts with, I'm leaving him because I'm better now. I'm making more money. Fuck him and his kids. I want better vacations. I'm paraphrasing. Better vacations, blah, blah, blah. Fuck you. I'm going to go get a bigger house. And you guys go over here. I'll stay over here. Then we find out it's because she pushed him down the steps in the middle of a domestic violence thing. Then she blames the ex-wife. First it's that. Then we find out it was the ex-wife. The ex-wife had domestic violence in front of the kids and she couldn't take it. She had to leave and blah, blah, blah. Then the real truth is she committed domestic violence and threw Travis down the steps, and she's not allowed to be there because the mother of the kids said she's toxic, blah, blah, blah. So she tried to lie.
Whoa, wait. So Gina's been lying?
Oh, yeah. She didn't leave because she was better than him. The narrative she tried to put out on making more money, which is sick. It's because she's legally not allowed to be there because of DIFUS or whatever it's called in California, because of the domestic violence with Travis, the mother, whatever her name is, I forget her name, but the kid's mom, Travis's ex-wife, said, So that's why Gina really had to leave. And now, but she's still trying to say it's Travis's ex is the one who was committing or domestic violence in front of the kids or something like that. But she's speaking. Yeah,
Okay,
and
so
she's
that's
and
a problem because I was
yeah, real
believing
problem.
Gina's story. And if I'm
Me
believing
too.
Gina's story, that means other people are believing these lies that she's putting about these kids' mother. That's some foul
Nope.
stuff, especially because Gina, I'm not sure why hurt people hurt people. It doesn't have to continue,
Oh,
but we
no,
kind of use it
not
as an excuse to enable our ability to hurt the next person. Gina
like
just got
Tamara.
out of a marriage with that man who was cheating on her, wouldn't come on film. It turned into a
Yep.
DV situation. She was drinking and doing her stuff. And we all were like, oh, poor Gina. And now come to find out, if this is what's happening in this relationship, then maybe
Uh-huh.
that's not what went down in the other relationship, Gina. Maybe
I
she
know.
used to do a little tussling with the guy back. Who knows? Maybe this is Gina's way
Maybe.
of
Yep.
existing because now she's
Maybe
had
she.
two marriages, well, two
Yeah.
relationships significant that are
Yep.
ending or have this element of DV. And she's the
I
common
think.
denominator, people.
And alcohol. I believe it has
Mhm.
alcohol has to do with her drinking.
Hey,
And she's not
Bianca, thanks
saying
for coming.
anything, but how dare her literally try to say that it was all first it's him or the whole I'm better than him, I'm making more money, that's fucked up. But then she
Yeah,
totally Tamara's the one who brought up her throwing him down the steps. We would have never known anything. But the real story is well, yeah, it is the real story, but she tried to say that it was the ex-wife, blah blah blah. But the fact that she's now saying also on the she's I don't know what she's gonna say in part 3, but she was literally, yeah, he was being aggressive. Yep. It was her throwing him. She actually did throw him down the steps and the cops were called.
see, me and
And
Reality Connoisseur are both, we're like mouth open, mind
what?
blown right now. I was sure that Gina was on the TV telling the truth. That means this lady could send her a
I
cease and
know.
desist. She could do all kind of stuff because she really has us thinking that it's the ex-wife who's the problem, you guys.
She sat on the couch and was like, I can't do it anymore. I can't do her accent. She's like, it's just so bad. I don't know if we can do it. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You have to stop drinking. And his ex-wife said you're not allowed to be around the kids. Like, what do you mean? Like, you mean you can't do it? Like they're
And
together
then,
every freaking day still. So it's like everybody said this isn't making sense. Why are they breaking up?
right.
You know,
And it was
because
all
why are you still
because
together?
really the mother of the children of the father that she pushed down, she pushed her baby daddy down the stairs and she didn't want her children around this woman who could push their baby daddy down the stairs.
Yep.
So, and that's a vow. Hey, I
Yep.
wouldn't want nobody over around my kids that can push their dad down the stairs. That means my kids are next.
I know. And and then blame oh my God. It's like literally, you're right. This is now her pattern of attacking. Now let's just say that I don't think Travis was going after her first. I don't understand what happened. She was not
Uh-huh.
explaining herself, but the story is out there and it's in police reports. And the fact that they dug up all this stuff on Katie, saying Katie's putting people in prison. You're putting, what did Heather say? Falsely imprison somebody or something like that. Katie,
Yeah.
but no, literally, it was like the guy got arrested and he went home that day. Like
And
he
for
sat in
Heather
the
to
county, like,
attempt,
yeah,
Heather was so snarky and she's always looking down her nose at people, but that she said that from way up here when she was like, oh, you're used to doing false reports on people, aren't you?
she's got balls because how is she going to say that? Looking at the $2,000 dress or whatever Jen's dress, and making the comment, calling Tamara, talking about that's just gossipy. That's gossipy. Wasn't the paparazzi thing just gossipy too? You freaking
Yeah.
psycho. That's gossipy. Why can't we talk about that? What you're like literally having a nervous breakdown over it? Like who the fuck cares about paparazzi? But like you're literally purposely looking at Jen's price tag, knowing it's Dolce and Gabbana. You don't have to
Uh-huh.
look at the price tag. It's messy, Heather. And Heather doesn't know how to
Very.
be a mean girl. Heather
Yeah,
sucks.
this is her
Like,
attempt at being a mean girl. I'm not sure how her and Tamra ended up two T's in a pod,
I'll tell you how.
except for the other T was busy on her back.
Miss Accountability herself, Miss Accountability Coach herself, right? Sleeping
Yeah,
with a married who just had a baby, by the way. The baby's not even a year old in this
that's disgusting. Nobody
accountability
should
coach.
be
Yeah.
That's crazy. I
That's
feel like this
nasty.
should be a PSA for all women. Never be a cum receptacle for the man of a woman with a child about to be birthed or just birthed. That makes you
I
look like
mean,
a cum bucket. I'm sorry. You're nothing
she
to him.
literally was sleeping with the freaking the trainer, the horse trainer. So like, and they have like a facility that like he's married. And they run a family facility, like a family owned facility. The husband and the
Yeah.
wife. She slept with, and they're like they were best friends. They were all best friends. Like, and then she's
That's some
literally going to still
Shania
be on,
Twain shit.
right?
Wasn't Shania Twain didn't they do a
Well, I
couple
mean,
swap in Shania Twain's relationship
yeah,
too?
except these ones weren't swapping. But I mean, still, like she was hanging out with the wife and him, and
Yeah.
like it's fucking crazy. And they got caught twice, and they still did it. Like they got caught doing it twice. Like
Ooh.
it was, and
And
then she has
Edwin
a baby.
seems
They did, yeah. She's trying to
Edwin
say,
is
yeah.
sexy, you guys.
Oh, you
Edwin
think?
is really sexy. I think Edwin is sexier than the married dad that she was boning. Did you see a picture of the guy?
No, I didn't. Is he
Yeah,
cute?
I
He's
saw
not
it.
cute.
He's normal looking. I feel like Edwin is kind of
Yeah.
exotic and
Yes.
has a little
Yes.
edge.
Yes. Exactly.
This guy looks like
Exactly.
he could work as a librarian intern when he's not training horses. He looks really
Exactly.
boring. Yeah.
I just feel like she's going to sit there and go on her podcast and say, yeah, I mean, I got to protect the kids. I can't talk about this because of the kids, the kids, the kids. If you fucking cared about the kids, bitch, you wouldn't have did it in the first place. You know what I mean? The fuck you talking about now?
I
Now,
agree. I
I can't
agree.
talk. I can't
Go
talk
ahead.
about it because of the kids. If you got to protect the kids, everybody, you don't understand that we have kids. What the fuck? You, literally, yeah, she just had a baby, asshole. Yeah, we know that. Like, we know there's kids involved. Like, now you're going to care about the kids? I don't think so. Miss Accountability yourself. Be accountable, bitch.
Yeah. And
You
so
know?
she went from getting sued for people starving to boning
Right?
an instructor. And now she wants to use the cover of the children that she ruined their family. So her open legs are the real problem about her children. And now she
Yep.
wants us to pretend, she wants us to not say nothing because her legs were open.
Yep. Yep. We're supposed to not talk about her business. But she don't give a
Oh
fuck about
no,
anybody else's kids
no.
when she's doing her when she's telling two pussies in a pod. Does she care about people's kids when she's talking about the stories?
No, and
No.
she goes in on people. I've heard some of the
Exactly.
things that she said, and I was surprised that Teddy could say that kind of snarky, shady stuff. I'm like, does she have a shade coach or something? Because she comes through with the read sometimes.
She's a liar. She's a whole liar pants. She literally at the BravoCon, the funniest thing was her standing there waiting for people to like stop an interview with her, and people were walking right past her like she wasn't even there. That was funny.
Yeah.
And like she literally jumping out of Teresa's hair at Teresa's wedding. She jumps out of Tamara's pocketbook all the time when there's a Bravo camera around. It jumps out of Kyle's purse every time there's a Bravo. It's like, wait, why are you two still here? Her
Right.
and Tamara just requested to be fired. I don't
I'm like,
understand.
can't Brandy fit in somebody's purse? I'd much rather a cameo of Brandy than
Right?
freaking Teddy.
Yep. I would take Brandy any day. Literally, I would. Let's trade out Tamara for Brandy.
Yeah.
And Heather's got to go. Like,
Heather's
I honestly
just,
we need to bring Vicky. Heather replaces Vicky, or Vicky
yeah. And
replaces
I
Heather,
feel
right?
like Vicky and Shannon and
Yeah.
Katie, and I'll even take Gina.
Yeah.
Emily used to be one of my faves, you guys, but this season, skinny Emily
No.
turned into a bitch. I really
Where's her
liked
nose?
Emily when she was,
Yeah.
fluffy. She had a kind of edge. But now she kind of, I don't know, like had a whole different attitude. She seemed, I don't know if it was the testosterone pellets or if it's the,
Ozempic. Ozempic
Ozempic. I
brain.
heard Ozempic makes you mad. But
I
yeah,
I mean, oh my God, that could be happening. That could be true. I don't know, but her face, her and Gina got nose jobs or something. Their
something
faces, like
happened.
somebody would think her face disappeared. Yeah, like something's up with her. I think they got nose jobs, and Emily was trying to act like Gina's like lawyer. Every time we were asking Gina, they were asking Gina about her situation. Emily was
Yeah,
speaking for her.
I
Emily's like,
noticed that.
no, she can't talk about it. She can't talk about it. And, she was just protecting Travis protecting Travis and blah, blah, blah. No, you were protecting yourself, asshole. You don't want anybody
Mhm.
to know that you again committed domestic violence, which is crazy. Like, I can't believe this happened again. And everybody's acting like just brushing right over it, like it didn't happen. It's crazy.
Common denominator. That's
And nobody
crazy.
brought
And
it up.
Gina kind of seems doesn't strike me as that person. So it must be a drinking thing because she never pops off at the ladies like this, you know.
Well, Heather's desperate because Tamara's been the showrunners have been telling Tamara that she's got to go after Heather because Tamara has a secret on Heather that nobody knows. I don't know what the secret is, but Tamara knows something, and that's why Heather is teaming up with Tamara this season. She's so afraid of Tamara running her mouth about what she knows. I don't know if it's a cheating rumor. I don't know what it is, but that is why she teamed up, and that's why she's trying to be the mean girl, but it's not working. Like, it's just it goes too low.
According to Tamara's timeline and her pattern power, Heather will be next. Tamara's loyal to no one but her check. She will sacrifice her kids, her marriage, her mother, her husband, she'll sacrifice everything for the same game. And so this is just an on top friendship. And she's either going to take Heather down or vice versa.
Well, that's the thing. Bravo will use you just like they did to Brandy. And when they're done with her, they'll fucking fire her. They don't need her. Tamara thinks that she's the producer's dream and that's going to hold up and be sustainable every season. But she's got nobody left to fuck over. You know what I mean? She can't fuck anybody else over. She literally fucked. If you can do that to Shannon, who the fuck would be your friend after what she's done what she had in the season? And everybody else.
Can we talk about it? And then the freaking gaslight to abuse this woman with her issue of drinking, and then sit your ass on the reunion couch, Tamrat, and act like you have a drinking problem, and now you're blaming it on the alcohol for all of your abusive treatment to your co-stars all season. So you basically usurped. She stole Shannon's thing about alcoholism and now is making it her own so she can be a victim. She's low.
Because you know why? By the time they get to the reunion, they know what we've been saying. So she had to start shoot for anything out there because she thinks we're stupid. Like we're not as dumb as she thinks everybody else is. Like her apologizing to Shannon and acting like she cares. Nobody believes that. Like nobody believes you actually give a fuck about Shannon. Shut the fuck up, Tamara. Because it makes me mad that she tries to literally excuse it and all that crap. I don't care if it's for the season. I don't care if it's for a storyline. Shannon has a real problem and really could have killed herself or somebody else. Or somebody else. And it was serious. And she took accountability. And this best friend on her birthday vacation goes after her the entire time and ruins her whole week. Like, nobody ever will be your fucking friend. And you still have nobody left to go after. And she's going to have to go after Heather, but I don't think she's going to. I don't know if Tamara's going to come back because too many people are talking about how.
Another cease and desist. I feel like, I don't know how big of a ball set that Ryan has, but he could sue Tamara, and now that he put Tamara on notice that this is false information. If Bravo continues to allow Tamara to talk about them, he could catch Bravo up and it could be against both of them because they're allowing her to tell these now known lies. Look, my daddy always said I should have been a lawyer. And so I hope that Ryan really goes after Tamara because she was trying to play like, oh, I didn't really mean to say it like that. I misspoke. No. And, I had been drinking and everything. No, bitch. It was a whole season of you coming after this man. Yep. You wore an FBI hat. You still have more to say. She even said, oh, we'll see. After some comment at the freaking reunion, she even added another we'll see. So it's more doubt on the man's name. And look, we want to know when the last time Eddie boned you was. We want to know why does Eddie sleep in the casita when your daughter's not there? We want to know why don't you talk to your mother? Why don't you talk to your son? Why is everybody who shares your DNA no longer want to be a part of your life? That should be an indicator.
Exactly. She's the common denominator. And, she has got there's no excuse in life, with the way she treated Shannon there's no excuse for that. The way she treated Ryan and Jen, she went too low, and she tries to admit that she goes too low, but that's not a cool thing. It doesn't make it cute. You know what I
Right.
mean? Oh yeah, I admit it. I'm accountable. I'm gonna get therapy. Blah blah blah. Like you are who the fuck you are. You know what I mean? She
Right.
is who the fuck she is at her
She
age.
is
Like you
set in
said,
jail.
everybody in her life. Yep. In
Yeah.
real life and on the show, she's gonna sit there and be Teddy's co-host and Teddy accountability coach after she cheated with somebody's husband. Like, but you're gonna sit there on a panel on a couch and judge everybody else. Ryan, he sleeps with married women. Jen doesn't
Oh,
fucking know how to pay her bills, and everybody's fucking husband's cheating on them, and it's
yeah.
fucking sick. Like I don't even and Shannon's an
How
alcoholic and a
dare
loser.
her blow up other people's? You just made me think. How dare Teddy talk about other people's infidelities
Yep.
and make their situations worse while she was gobbling peen over there?
Yeah, somebody else's peen, not even her peen. It wasn't even
Mhm.
hers. It didn't belong to her. It belonged to
Right.
another woman, and was probably doing it while this woman was pregnant, which is
Oh, I'm
really gross.
positive. I'm positive.
And then you're going to go sit on a couch and talk about everybody else's fucking things and problems and judge everybody else and take sides and say, oh, Ryan sleeps with married women. And it's like, what the hell? Like, what are we doing? Why is she here? The bitch
Yeah.
refuses to be fired. And you know what? Jen makes enough money to support herself if she had to. Jen's parents make enough money to support her. Ryan would probably, if something ever happened with Ryan, he would probably leave the money to Jen. Like Jen will be fine. She has a
Right.
job. Like this is
Right.
her job. And everybody, I think everybody, the cast is really like, embrace Jen at this point. And Ryan, I think that Ryan's proved himself, like that he does love her. And whatever his misunderstanding was with his friend, it's whatever. Jen's all in the know. As long as he's not going away and it's all cleared up, let it go. Like he's obviously makes enough money to support her and she'll figure it out. And, I don't like her husband. I didn't know he was an attorney,
Mm-hmm.
her ex-husband.
Oh, wow.
How? So he worked with her parents, which is so basically, I guess they're attorneys too, because he
But
was
he
a
doesn't even
partner.
communicate with Jen, right? Like he won't
That's
talk
way
to Jen or
up.
something. So
No, I don't understand.
Was Ryan the reason Jen and her husband broke up?
No, Will's the reason. The husband's the reason because he emotionally like abandoned Jen, and she had an emotional affair with Ryan, and so he
Oh,
just basically fell in love with Jen, and he admits to that. He said before the show started, he came on, I guess, a platform and said it's my fault. She didn't do anything wrong. I emotionally abandoned her. She was, it basically took
when
all
she was
accountability. So
vulnerable and he paid
yeah,
attention and felt her. Yes, yes, literally
and that's what
and
happened.
figuratively.
Exactly. So, everybody's going to sit there and judge that situation. But he said, look, and the fellow he's treating her now, he's not
Mhm.
talking to her and they have 5 kids together. He's
That is
mad because
crazy.
he told the truth. He's mad at her because these assholes, they're the ones bringing up Jen not paying her rent and stuff. It's
Yeah,
on
and he
Will.
did that.
And he's mad
Yeah,
at Jane before. She had to defend herself and say, I'm
yeah.
sorry, it's not me. He didn't pay.
That's some
So it's
low
like,
class. And like, why would he leave the mother of his 5 children if he admitted that he
exactly.
emotionally abandoned her and basically left her no choice then but to do this? And then plus, didn't
Yeah.
he end up with one of her friends?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so
And
that
the
kind
fact
of feels like a Teddy situation where that's why he emotionally abandoned her was because he might have
yep,
been already boning her friend. And so he's like, no, it's not her bad. It wasn't her, it was me. So if it wasn't
right.
her, then why did you punish her by making her homeless and not paying these bills and now not talking to her? So something's a little off.
It's weird because like even if he lost his job, he knew that the parents were gonna like I guess like I don't know fire him. The whole thing's really fucking strange to me because
Uh-huh.
he was working for them. He had to have some kind of money saved up. He had to have known that he was leaving the firm or whatever.
Right.
So like you had to plan on paying. Like you think the parents are gonna like fire him or let him go when he doesn't have any money to not pay their daughter? So I'm sure
Right.
he had money. But for some reason he just didn't pay it. Do you mind if I go hit this thing real quick? The fire
No, no, no. Go
thing.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Give me 5 seconds. Can you keep the chat? I'm
No
sorry. It's in my
problem.
nerves. I can't.
So, yeah, this
Okay.
has been the Real Housewives of Orange County reunion part 2 here on Krista Marie. Make sure you guys are smashing her like button, smash the subscribe button if you haven't already, ring her bell so you can get notified when she goes live. She does a lot of stuff here on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. She has a podcast. So just make sure you have everything for Krista Marie rung and so you can stay in contact with all of her excellence.
Same with Miss Larger Curves. All her stuff is always linked in my description. Smash all her buttons too. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.
I love smashing almost as much as Teddy, you guys.
Smash it. Yeah, but you probably smash your own peen though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I only smash my husband. He's a Scorpio.
Yeah.
He's not playing. He's not playing.
We gotta start. We should play OPP. OPP.
I know.
Like seriously, because she literally met Edwin at like an '80s rock concert and slept with him that night.
Him in the bathroom. Didn't they smash in the bathroom or something? Like immediate.
Yeah, he was the one that just stuck around. I guess she's the word stuck around.
Actually, when Teddy told how she met him, I knew that wasn't going to last. Because they usually when you give it up on the first night, like you either will do that to the next person or they'll do it to the next person. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, maybe I'm the exception to the rule. Like me and George, I'm still like, this is our first date. You know, it's been 10 years. We're still on our first date. We smashed the first night. Maybe we won't last. Who knows?
Yeah.
But no, like we did. Like
10 years later.
10 years later, still on our first date.
How sweet.
But yes, I know. But I totally freaking agree. I feel like this was a good season. It was better than I thought because I thought Shannon was going to be destroyed. You know? But I want to get. Oh my God! Did you watch the part? Do you watch the part with Alexis when Alexis came out? Holy shit!
Oh my gosh, Alexis! And why does she look older than everybody?
I don't know. But this whole thing with, well, let's get to the first thing, like, before we get there. The thing with Katie and her kid, somebody's babysitter, Katie's daughter, blah, 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 putting on TikTok that the women suck, they're fake ass bitches that suck dick. I thought that was fucking hilarious. And
I feel like Katie has every right to. She's an adult. The same way, okay, Katie reminds me, who was that daughter? Jacqueline Larita's daughter.
Oh, no, yeah.
You know how nobody can control her either? Yeah. I appreciate an out-of-control young adult who's not here for you checking my mom. I'm gonna feel how I feel, and you can't check me, and you definitely better leave my mama alone. I'm here for Katie and her daughter's relationship.
Exactly. And you know what? It's all true anyway. They are fake ass bitches that suck dick. So yeah. I mean, you know what I mean? Like she's not saying anything that we don't already say or thousands of other people don't say about them. Because they've turned this into, go ahead.
That Emily's other babysitter came forward in defense of Katie's daughter and said that whenever she used to babysit Emily's sons, they would always talk about Heather.
Why?
And yes, I think I might have. I'll see what I can find. I thought I took a screenshot of it because what did somebody show text of it or something? That's what happened last week. But I mean, so it was revealed that the kids have actually said this before.
And did you see the thing with Emily? Was at some kind of event this weekend, and they look back, there's cameras on them, and they look at her phone, and she's literally on Katie Janella's profile, like stalking her profile,
stalking her.
It's like she knows. She sits home on her phone, on her device, in front of her kids, and they're searching and looking at everything. They're probably listening right now. And I'm sure I've heard they all listen to absolutely everything, even like the little people like me. You know what I mean? Anything about them they listen to, which is funny because I don't know how you can hear what we say about you, and it's like the general consensus, and you still act like a fucking asshole. Like I don't like Emily and Gina anymore. I think they're like Laverne and Shirley, and they're kind of they're just like markers at this point. They don't even we need to like get rid of them. We can replace them. They're markers. Yeah, seat fillers. We call them seat fillers. They're seat fillers.
Yeah,
they're seat fillers.
And especially I feel like look, yes, Larger, just gonna say that the nanny confirmed Katie. So see, reality connoisseur saw it too. I'm looking. I thought I had a screenshot of it that I can send to you because somebody took like screenshots of the text thread where the other nanny was confirming this. Is that how you saw it too, reality?
Yeah, and also, I also heard that she had her daughter babysit again after she said, after all that happened, she had Katie's baby or daughter babysit again after she said, "Oh, I fired her, whatever. I never had her come back again," or something like that, which wasn't true. Emily says it, which wasn't true. Her daughter was back over there babysitting again after all that happened. So
Yeah.
Emily's just a freaking liar, dude. She just, I don't know what her problem is. And you're going to argue about somebody. I don't know. I don't argue about that kind of shit. Like, your little boy said this to this. I'm like, no. Why don't we just, Emily's psychotic. Emily is like, her and Gina sit there and then they're the ones who are looking up everybody's information. Like, it's just, I don't know. I just feel like Alexis too, when Alexis comes in and she tries to literally, Emily tried to argue with Alexis, remember? She told her to shut the fuck up, you stupid. Like, Emily's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's the alcohol or what, or the
I think it's the
Ozempic,
testosterone.
She's turning
Remember,
into like
she was getting testosterone, and after she had that, yeah, she was getting testosterone pellets this season. Remember, and she got that testosterone pellet, and then told that was the night she told Heather to fuck off.
Oh my God! Well,
yeah.
No, I remember her doing that, but I forgot about that part. Like, oh my God! So then she's not eating, and she's on Ozempic, and she's
testosterone.
I wonder if she's
she might have roid, a version of roid rage, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I would call it, roid rage, because that's how she acted. And you know what? Her insecurities are not Heather's fucking problem. They're not, like, literally. But Alexis too. So Alexis comes in. Alexis got destroyed. She got destroyed in this segment, don't you think? Like, she could not,
and rightfully so.
Like, exactly. What are you doing here? You're John's mouthpiece. Nobody fucking, I don't know who the fuck lied to you and John and told you that we fucking gave a shit about his goddamn reputation. Who the fuck cares about John motherfucking Jansen? We don't care about his reputation. You didn't have to come on here and defend him because nobody really fucking cared. What you did was bring him on and he showed us who he was. He was an extortionist. You guys were extortionists. Right. And like, 1 minute she's, Shannon, I want to be friends with Shannon. I want me and Shannon to just get along. And the next minute she's like sending her flowers. And then she's telling her she needs to fucking pay up. And Shannon, it's all Shannon's fault. If she didn't start this, then this wouldn't be happening. And they're like, start what? She goes, start what? She can't even literally, she's like, borrow money. She didn't borrow the fucking money, dumbass. What did she do? Nothing. She has nothing. It's except for a freaking, you're going to tell you, they're going to release these videos. There's one freaking confessional with that stupid asshole in it with his glow up tan, his fake ass tan, spray tan, his new teeth, white. I'm like, I can't believe this guy. And all he could say is, Shannon's got a strange relationship with the truth. She told me she was going to pay me back. No, motherfucker. 2 days after you lent her the money, you made up this whole thing. Oh, you got to pay me back. This is a loan, blah, blah, blah. And she said, okay. And then you broke up with her for Alexis. So it wasn't a loan. It was like not paying you on. Like, this dude is crazy. And Shannon, I don't remember her saying, if she was talking about John, we weren't listening because nobody really cared. So anything really she said, I wasn't either. I thought he was a good dude. I didn't think anything bad. I wasn't thinking anything about him until he broke up with her.
If Shannon's reality is that she paid for everything, then that's just her version of events. How does that make him look bad unless it's a hit dog hollering and she paid for everything and you're a whole grown man that let a woman fund your existence, so that makes you a Mitch.
Exactly. And literally, we don't know what you do for a living, but you wanted to pay Alexis double to not go on the show. But Alexis is coming on the show to defend you. But she says she wants to go on the show, become her own woman, and prove that she can stand on her own. But what she did was come on the show and talk about John Jansen the whole fucking time and go after Shannon. And we know nothing about Alexis.
Her and Teresa Giudice have, or should I say Teresa Ruella, have the same gene about my boyfriend.
Well, it's like nobody was except everybody was talking about Louis, but nobody's talking about John Jansen because nobody fucking cared. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that he thought that people care about his reputation, and he threatens to destroy Shannon's life with these fucking recordings that he has of her drunk, which is awful. Like, the worst, she's at her worst ever, probably ever in her life. She's embarrassed. She's on TV. You're with this new girl, whatever. This whole situation is fucked up. Your best friend's going after you. And this motherfucker's still going to say, I'm not going to sign a release to not talk about her. Like, what the fuck?
But you alleged
to
to did all this to stop her from talking about you, but you don't want to be able to stop talking about her.
It's not extortion. I was just making sure that she didn't get out of line. What?
Oh my gosh.
First of all, the recordings, whatever we saw it, somebody released something because we saw the accident. So if he has some other shit, then it's like, exactly. Alexis thought she thought the fact that she says you have a strange relationship with the truth, that is exactly what John said in the goddamn confessional. And they showed all the freaking times that she was practicing there's the door, Shannon, the door. Like, she really was practicing saying it the whole time. I was like, no way. Don't tell me they have a montage of her. And she must have said it 3 or 4 times before that. I was like, this girl, what is wrong with her? She literally, like last year, they did it with freaking Taylor. They brought this freaking loser on, drunk ass loser, who was like literally slurring her words all pilled out the whole fucking time. That doesn't work. Then you bring this asshole back. I don't know why. Because she wanted to make it a storyline about her and John, and nobody fucking cared. Nobody cared at all. Shannon didn't care. Nobody wanted to fight with you about it. And nobody gave a fuck about John. And the fact that he just tried to extort her the whole time. Alexis, like the whole time she's talking, she got destroyed. There's nothing that she could say. Like, Shannon did take her job. Shannon did fucking get a text message from you and your ex. So you were the fucking liar, not Shannon. She freaking says, oh, I misspoke. No, you don't get to misspeak. You don't get to call somebody a fucking liar, McLiar pants, and you're going to ruin her life for lying when you're the fucking liar. Like, you're lied about it. And Tamara wants to co-sign Alexis's bullshit. Why is anybody fucking not questioning Tamara about why she does this shit to Shannon? If I were Andy, I would say, she's your best friend. Who's supposed to be your best friend. Why would you destroy her and befriend the one person who is part of destroying her life? Like, nobody asked Tamara what the fuck is wrong with you. You know what I mean? Something's seriously psychologically wrong with you. This isn't just for the show. Like, you love destroying Shannon. Like, she loves the fact that she could do that. And that's sick when she smiles. The fact that she's happy to destroy Shannon is so sick in the head. And like, why would anybody want to be, you know what I mean? After that, like,
she gets like, it's nasty to watch, like how she gets kind of, it psychs her. It's like she might get moist, like, because Eddie's not messing with her. This is how she gets off.
She's got a weird obsession with people's assholes too, and I don't understand it. She is constantly talking about assholes. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my God. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to say because I keep saying I won't watch it if she comes back, but like, I just feel like if she does, she needs to just literally be, I don't know. Everybody just needs to stay away from her because she's nobody's fucking friend and everybody knows that.
Right. That's what I know.
And Heather can go too. I want Vicky back. We need to trade Vicky and Heather.
You know what? And Vicky Gunvalson is the original Woohoo girl. I use Woohoo all the time because of Vicky. Vicky is a ray of sunshine. I love that she doesn't age in her mind. It's like in her mind, she's a grandma, but she's still so much fun. And I don't know what she does in her. You know, I don't really have many bad things to say about her, especially because she's willing to call Tamara on the carpet. It's not like she's just pledging allegiance to Tamara to get back on the show. And I watch her podcast all the time, and she spills major tea. She just had Jen on the podcast. And Jen had major tea too, you guys. Yeah,
that was good, wasn't it? Exactly what we're saying.
Yeah, and I feel like Jen, Vicky, Shannon, even Katie's quirkiness. Let her come. But yeah, definitely get rid of. Do not reward Tamrat. Do not reward Heather. Do not reward Emily's new eyes. She needs a break.
I know her eyes. You guys are right. Like, her eyes are disappearing. I feel like too, like somebody hits some with Ozempic and they get like their face gets like the Ozempic face real like sunken in. I also think that they get filler and Botox, and it makes their eyes look even more deep set.
Oh, like that's probably what it is.
Mine started doing it too. Like, I was getting too much filler up here, and my eyes were disappearing.
Like Lisa Hochstein from Real Housewives of Miami. Remember? Yeah, her eyes were disappearing.
Yes. And oh my God, too scary. I feel like I'm not going to stay on Ozempic because I feel like I look at these women that are on it and they don't look healthy at all. They look like their faces are all distorted and
Oh, you
stuff.
froze
So
right when you were saying you're not going to stay on Ozempic.
I'm frozen.
You were. I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like looking at these women and like even like I feel like some people are on it that don't even need to be on it, and they look something's wrong. Like your skin doesn't look right. Skin looks gray or something. So and they look like crackheads or something. I don't know.
Did you see Reality's comment?
No.
You were saying, why does she always talk about butts?
She did. Oh yeah, she does.
No way. She had to get surgery to repair?
Wait, what happened? What I miss? I missed something. What I missed?
So this is an alleged comment that Tamara enjoys butt play and had to have surgery to repair it.
What?
So they have anal rejuvenation, like how they have vaginal rejuvenation, like they make it tight again.
I'm sorry, what?
Is that what they can make it tight again? Can't have loose.
We're talking about back there, right? We're talking about the other.
Yeah, like she had a loose booty from having so many escapades.
She had to get it repaired.
They had to get it repaired.
Married to Eddie?
I don't know. You think Eddie?
Oh, wow.
Well, you know, the rumors about Eddie being gay will not die.
Yeah. What the hell? That is. I didn't know that.
I've never heard that allegedly, but that sounds crazy.
Allegedly, visuals right now, I can't deal with it.
Right. And that would make me mad too. I would be a bitch if I had that many anal problems.
I mean, why are you obsessed with assholes? And why is yours fucked up? Like, I'm sorry if it's. Why would you? I can't. I have so many questions, but I don't really care. I have so many questions about that, but I guess no. I mean, I don't get it. Why the fuck are you still hurting? If it's going to destroy, why are you doing it? If it's going to break it, you know what I mean? I'm so confused. Wow, that's so weird. I can't even deal. Wow, she's fucked up. Like that's crazy because she's a little person.
Is Bronwyn suing somebody?
Which Bronwyn, the one from Salt Lake?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Who said that?
I think
we could talk about that for a second.
Yeah, I think she might be suing somebody.
All right, so we talked about OC.
Sued over.
Did you know that Heather? Huh. Well, Heather's Von Teese.
I'm gonna copy this.
Did you hear me?
What'd you say?
Yes, anything. Heather is Von Teese. Heather Gay is Heather Gay Von Teese right now. And she's going to, if she doesn't get exposed at the reunion for fucking, somebody has been really messaging Dana Wilkie for 3 or 4 years now with a fake Insta account, which I didn't know Finsta meant fake Insta, but it does. And giving her a bunch of information about all the fucking castmates. Long story short, this person was messaging her and all up until March, something happened to break down everything. Like to figure out who it was. She figured out it has to be either Heather or Meredith or Tanisha, right? Because this person's been sending her information for a long time. That's how the whole Whitney thing came about. And she broke it down to basically Heather, Tanisha, and Meredith. Fucking Tanisha messages Dana the other day and says it's not her. Dana believes her. Last night, Meredith Marks messages Dana. She doesn't believe her. She now thinks it's Heather. There's only one person left. It's Heather. Heather's the one hiding from Dana at the moment. But this is her literally destroying all her castmates, just like Monica allegedly did, using a fucking Von Teese account. We're going to call it Von Teese, whatever. And after she literally had Monica fired for it, I'm like, literally, if she doesn't, and she's letting Lisa take the blame. I don't know if are you watching it?
Heather's chin is always doing some foul shit. And that seems like something cowardly. She's not a bad Mormon. Her whole shtick is a lie. She's you know what I'm saying?
She's a hypocrite. She's Von Teese. She's doing a Von Teese.
And what Monica did was specifically only against Jen Shaw. And these women are doing it against each other. And they blame that on Monica, but that's not what Monica did. But Bravo allowed them to do this. So it would be in Bravo's interest to allow it to keep going. I don't know if Monica can sue for wrongful termination wrongful termination or not, but that's ridiculous that I would get fired for something currently happening
Yes,
by the
and they knew
stars.
about it. They knew about
Yeah,
it. They ceased and desist. Remember the fucking
yeah,
show. Although they still have not, I'm going to fucking lose my mind because how many times am I screaming cease and desist? You ignored a legal letter saying she's Von Teese.
yeah.
Okay, you hired her knowing she's Von Teese. Then you had Heather lie about that whole fucking receipts, proof, timelines. When you were literally doing it, you were doing it. You were doing it as we spoke. And Whitney, right now, is fucking as the show is fucking filming. I hate when Instagram does that. She Dana Wilkie told her it was not Lisa. Well, as they're filming, she said, no, it's not Lisa. And she continues to go through the season blaming Lisa, saying it's Lisa.
Yeah.
And knowing it's Heather. Christina said, look, I think it's Heather. Whitney says, I think it's Heather too. And then has literally, you have Adam involved somehow. Adam saying, it doesn't fucking matter what Adam said to Whitney on the phone. It doesn't matter what receipts any of them have. Dana told her it was not fucking Lisa. It doesn't matter what anybody else fucking saying to Whitney. As she's filming, she knows it's not Lisa, but she's still fucking screaming at Lisa, continues to scream at Lisa and blame her. And Heather and Meredith let it happen. And remember last season when they were yelling at Meredith saying, we know it's you. We know you have a Finsta. How did they know Meredith has a Finsta? Why do they blame her for that? Because you know why? Because her and Heather are the ones doing it. Because they know. That's why Meredith didn't argue last season when she got blamed for it, because she didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. She's like, wait, are they talking about me? I'm telling you. The fact that she tries to defend herself to Dana, but it doesn't make any sense because she goes to Dana, oh, I only messaged you a couple times, Dana Wilkie, blah, blah, blah. So you're saying that I'm this, blah, blah, blah. And Dana's like, what are you talking about? We talk weekly for 3 years, and here's the message. Everything that they're trying to get blame Dana for, Dana's got the fucking proof. She's like, look, it doesn't matter what any of you say. I told Whitney over and over that it was not Lisa, and she continues to blame Lisa. So it doesn't fucking matter what Adam said, what her sources say. It doesn't matter, Whitney. She told you it was not Lisa. So why the fuck do you continue to drag Dana, call her a liar, blah, 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 say that you knew that it was not Lisa?
You think Whitney and Heather have a secret alliance where she won't go against Heather, and that's why she's going in on Lisa?
What I think's happening is I think Lisa found out that she was getting the blame for this. I think that Whitney and Lisa are actually working together to fucking let Heather sit there and let Lisa take the blame. Like, see how long Heather will like fucking not say shit and let Lisa take the blame for this, right? Just so by the time they get to the reunion, they can expose Heather for receipts, proof, timelines. She was the one the whole time. She's the one who alerted Dana to the Alibaba shit. She's the one for 3 years that's been sending her messages from the Finsta. And for some fucking reason, Dana won't give us the goddamn account name. Because I can run background. I would try to figure out myself who it was. I would try to run background checks on it. But it makes sense that it's fucking Heather. And probably a little bit of Tanisha too. Because they were involved with Von Teese. And I'm telling you, if they continue to blame Dana, I hope Dana puts the fucking thing out there. But I really do think that they're letting Lisa take the blame. And I think Whitney and Lisa are sitting there like literally working together because they know that Heather's the one who's been. And I think because remember in the very beginning, season 1, Lisa called Heather the good time girl.
Right.
I think this, and then the hot mic moment. I think all that, they're getting her back for all that shit, like Meredith, what she did to Meredith.
See, that's what I'm saying. I think they might have some kind of secret something where they're okay, let's get the heat off you because we got Monica off the show last year. So let's blame Lisa for and then, maybe.
Well, I mean, the fact that like somebody was going around with a fake Finsta with a Von Teese account and somebody who's literally getting Monica fired for it and sending the same kind of shit to Dana Wilkie, who was literally the one who was getting the Von Teese information. So it's like, then you get mad when she puts you on blast and then you leave the Patreon. So to make it obvious that it's you. But how dare you come on the fucking show, let somebody else get the blame for your Von Teese bullshit when you know it's you. And then you get the whole season, let Lisa get fucking blamed for it. And then Whitney's like, I believe my sources. Whitney, we told you it wasn't Lisa. So when you found out it wasn't Lisa, I hope to God that you and Lisa working together are like, look, I'm going to blame you and we're going to fight. We're going to act like we're fighting. Let Heather sit there and talk shit and let her basically hang herself. So at the reunion, I hope that's what's happening. Because if not, why the fuck is Whitney continuing to blame Lisa if they're not going to expose the end? She knows it's not her.
Right.
At least Dana said, look, it's not. Like, I tell you right now, it's not. But I don't know. It's just, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of the freaking this showrunners. I don't know if they're gassing up Heather and telling her to act, they do this shit. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if they knew that she had this account too the whole time. And I don't know if they can prove that it's Heather, but like, I wish Dana by the end of this, she reveals what the name of the account is. I don't know why she won't. I don't know if she's keeping it just because, she's literally not trying to release all the DMs between her and Whitney because it makes everybody look really bad, but she keeps getting fucking called out. So I think she's keeping that one thing into the end because I wish I need the name of it. I want to run a background check. I want them to expose Heather. I need her fired. I didn't sleep for 2 days.
Heather thinks that she's the HBIC, y'all.
Well,
and
she must.
She's still Heather, but
she's got like
doing
skinny girl balls or something. Like she got balls all of a sudden. Like, who the fuck are you going to sit there and scream at Monica and lie about the black eye and say I was so afraid of Jen Shah. I was lying for Jen because I'm afraid of her. Oh my God. But you alerted for 2 fucking years that she's the one that gave you the black eye. You just all about didn't say it. And everybody's like, okay, Heather, it's okay. She won't hurt you anymore. It's okay that you lied for 2 years and you protected a fucking criminal and a Von Teese person. But then you were Von Teese the whole time. You got Monica fired for what reason? The whole time. And Meredith didn't say shit last season when she got blamed. So I believe Meredith is on it. So if anybody's watching this, and this is not Salt Lake, I'll talk about it on Friday. But Meredith, I think that you're fucking on too, and so is Heather. Meredith is scared to death that people are going to fucking... She said to Dana, please stop saying I'm a part of this. Stop saying I'm a part of this. And Dana's like, look, I'm telling you why I think it's you. I'm not saying it is you. I'm just telling you why everybody... It makes sense that it's you. You see a whole press kit that Dana to prove that... You tried to prove that 2 people were legit on the show. Heather and Meredith. Who else would do that? Unless there's to talk shit on everybody else, call Lisa a coke whore, saying Lisa does coke. So it's not Lisa. Why would Lisa tell everybody she does? Why would Lisa tell on herself? Right. Say that the ring was never even that the ring was never stolen. They told Dana that. They said, so Dana was like, oh, what about Meredith Marks? And is she legit? All of a sudden she gets like 10 fucking emails and DMs about how legit Meredith is. This press kit that nobody would have but her, and like to back up. Oh, it's not me. It's not Meredith. Don't talk shit on Meredith. And then Heather's legit. And then Dana's like, fuck this. She puts a story out about both of them, and they both all of a sudden they stop talking. The person stops messaging her. The Finsta. So they leave the Patreon, and then the Finsta account goes away as well. Okay. So, So I mean, I don't know. It's just crazy, but I don't like Lisa, but I hate
all these franchises, Krista. There's so much malarkey to filter through.
I know.
And that's why they just need to go back to the original successful formula of having friends. And friends don't dig up shit. Friends not checking the price tag on your dress. Friends not rearranging stories for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so have real bona fide friends, a nice kiki, show us how you're raising your kids, how are you interacting with your husband, I don't know. I heard an echo for a second. I don't know. But I just would love it if we could get back to basics on this because this is a lot. What you just said, that's a lot.
I mean, listen, because like, why are we doing this? We're only on 6 seasons. We're not, 12, 14 seasons in is when the shit starts getting really toxic, like with OC, with Jersey, with the OGs. They're not even that far in. And Heather started doing this shit years ago, like first season. Right. And it's like, we need you to stop being a fucking piece of shit, toxic person. We are allowed to have, Monica walked in there with her own bag of shit and didn't need anybody else's fucking problems to have a storyline. But no, we got to fucking be friends. And the whole, let's fake be friends with her. Like, this shit's so annoying. We can't go back to basics. Annoying. We tried. We tried. We need to get rid of Tamara, pull Vicky back in. And I think and get rid of Heather. And maybe like, I'll take Gretchen or something or Brandy. Because
Gretchen,
if we go back to
I would
basics,
love to have Gretchen come back because Tamara would hate it.
They're all friends. Like, I want them all be friends. I don't need 2 sides to each count. Even though I need a 2-side on, whose side you on. But I feel like Tamara's like just going to lose every time. I don't know.
And didn't Gretchen have a baby with Slade finally? I would love to see Gretchen and her baby and Slade and
Slade, oh my God. And Slade and John hang out.
Yeah. And gotta get rid of and Vicky, I'm sure Slade won't go after Vicky anymore. So
Remember what he said?
yeah, that
There's
she was
so much.
Mm.
Dana.
But yeah.
Oh, so Meredith, yeah, right. Yeah, so when Dana literally was like, yeah, she tried so hard. She was defending Meredith, this person, so hard it was obvious that it was like Meredith. Well, sorry, Meredith and Heather. But yeah, she just has a bunch of metal. She has emails, DMs from Meredith. Meredith's like, I've only ever messaged you from this account, and I barely talked to you, Dana Wilkie. And Dana messaged her. She's like, what are you talking about? This is our messages right here. And I said it's you for this reason. I mean, Dana's like, did you not listen to the show? I told you why I think it's you. And Heather's like, well, I mean, Meredith's like, it's not me, it's not me, it's not me. Tanisha's like, it's not me, it's not me, it's not me. Yeah, Tanisha actually called her that fucking weirdo. She's like, I have such a good reputation. Please don't tell people that I did something like that. Or this Finsta, Tanisha, you were part of Vontice. So what the fuck do you, like, your reputation of being a Vontice, you're already a Vontice, Tanisha.
You're a Vontice.
And you know what kept Monica from coming back on the show this season?
Heather.
Tanisha pressing charges against her, and Heather and Lisa. And Tanisha pressing charges on her.
Pressed charges against Heather for against Monica?
No, against Monica for something, and that's why she didn't get back on this for the season or something. Yeah, something, I don't know, something like stalking her or something like that.
No,
and
that was a whole mistake. I was on that live. I did a whole thing about it. She wasn't stalking her. She had a new boyfriend that was in that area, and Tanisha kept seeing it, and I posted the whole thing. If you guys go back on my videos, I had posted the whole thing. I had caught Tanisha chasing her in the car, and then I went back and caught Monica's side of it, and then the police's side of it, and then they were able to show how Monica's boyfriend did live like literally around the corner from Tanisha, and so Tanisha doesn't own the streets. I mean, Tanisha had got in her car and chased Monica, so that meant that Tanisha was the one chasing Monica, not vice versa. And so I thought the whole thing got thrown out because she did try to say that she was stalking her, but it wasn't true.
I know. It's so crazy. They try to do everything they can to keep Monica from coming back on the show. I think Whitney was trying to bring her back. And I remember saying last season, know what's going to happen. One of these bitches are going to fucking fight with these assholes and be like, call Monica up and go, oh my God, girl, you were right. These bitches are so crazy. Oh my God, I'm so sorry about last season. I knew one of them was going to do it. I said it would be Whitney. Yeah. And Whitney did crap. Whitney cracked. She's the one who called Monica this season, but they wouldn't bring her back because of all that crap. But yeah, the fact that these franchises, the OG ones, except for Potomac at this point, I like Potomac right now, but like OC, they have to force them to get together and do things because they don't like each other because they've been fucking each other for years now. And like nobody wants to fucking hang out. So they got to force them to hang out. And then they force them to play these stupid games. So they fight. So the producers get their content and go home. It's like, that's all they're doing. They have nothing but like trips and vacations and events. None of them want to fucking hang out with each other anymore. You know what I mean? And I definitely on OC they don't. But I mean, I feel like Jen and Ryan have to definitely come back with OC.
I hope so.
And I can't wait to talk about friggin' Salt Lake this week because everybody calling fucking Dana and then like Whitney's still trying to call Dana out and like make her look like go and watch what happens live and basically call Dana.
I just sent you the thing to your Instagram. Somebody's definitely getting sued. I haven't made hide or hair of it yet, but somebody's getting sued.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that Ryan? Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Let me read that.
But I don't know the particulars.
Adam. Can you hear it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
And making her entrance, I saw some of the
you guys hear it?
With her daughter, Sophia. It looks really good.
Before Adam has a nervous fucking breakdown, this is Adam up and Adam. So everybody wants to. I'm citing my source with Adam talking about Adam. Yes.
I'm hoping it's really good, you guys, because I'm not gonna lie. Some of the other shows, they're not doing it for me. And last season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I think we can all agree, like, that was not it for us. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping this is going to be it. Now, I think it will. I'm going in very glass half full. And and that's it. So, In the meantime, though, we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. If you guys are not subscribed to Up and Adam Channel 2, then definitely get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's start right here. Yeah. Thank you to Reality Blurb. Now, Bronwyn Newport and Lisa Barlow have been butting heads for weeks.
Come on, get to it, dude.
On the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, most recently during their trips to Palm Springs. But now everybody's wondering, are they good? Are they not? It was during a radio appearance earlier this week where Bronwyn was asked about Lisa's suggestion that she'll no longer recommend.
Oh my God, I can't stand him for some reason. He's taking too long to get to the point. Or am I just impatient or what?
Her friends to the show because they end up hating her.
No, he does a great build up.
She spoke of her relationship with Lisa, their future, and her plan for the upcoming reunion. She said, Lisa and I are not currently speaking. And I think that we needed a little break from each other because she says stuff like that in the press, unfortunately. And she said this on SiriusXM's Reality Checked with Kiki Monique this week. Now, you guys know that we are big fans of Kiki. She said we need to take a little time out, and that's okay. But according to Bronwyn, Lisa is allowed to make whatever decisions that she wants to make. But that said, she believes that their friendship suffered when the other ladies of the show were able to get between them. I think we had a really hard time on the show figuring out the dynamic of our friendship in the midst of a group of other women. But looking ahead, Bronwyn said that if it was really important to her, that she and Lisa will be able to fix their friendship. I could be real funny, I could be real shady, but I'm going to save it for now in hopes that we repair it at the reunion. But speaking of the reunion, Bronwyn made it clear that if she and Lisa were unable to reconcile, that she wouldn't be holding back at the taping. If she doesn't want to repair it at the reunion, my mouth can equally be as crazy, Lisa. So watch out. You know what I mean? You choose wisely. What do you want to do with me here? So I think that this is Bronwyn's way of saying, look, I can be wherever you want me to be. You want me to be a car driver who says that she was attacked. And the attack is said to have happened. Was allegedly attacked an Instacart driver. But sadly, there are said to be multiple instances of the... Got it. I'm going to come back at you. That's kind of a scary place to be if you're not prepared. But for somebody like Bronwyn, I really don't worry for her, if that makes sense. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of Bronwyn, though, we got to continue. Now, so far, Bronwyn has caused, obviously, quite the stir on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Not only is she feuding with Heather Gay, but there has also been a lot said about her dynamic with her son, or her husband, Todd Bradley. And now it seems that Todd has a lawsuit on his hands after his dogs allegedly attacked an Instacart driver. But sadly, there are said to be multiple instances of these attacks. Now, this comes as fans who have already watched the latest episode of Salt Lake City are weighing in on the stern way that he treated his wife and also how he reacted to her castmates when they joined them for an anniversary trip. But as fans of Salt Lake City know, Bronwyn and Todd have 6 fur babies, all of which are boxers. And now the U.S. Sun has obtained court documents that show
boxers attacks. I've had boxers my whole life. I've never heard boxers being aggressive.
Maybe it was the food they had.
A couple of years over dog attacks. But one of the lawsuits is from February, and it concerns a female Instacart driver who says that she was attacked. And the attack is said to have happened in August of 2022 at their Utah mansion. But according to the court documents,
that's a long time ago. She must have waited till the lady got on the show.
Delivery, she was suddenly attacked by one of the dogs, which was on the property. It also said that she was attacked, bitten, and scratched by the dog. And she sustained significant physical injuries, suffering both special and general damages, including but not limited to medical expenses, pain and suffering, mental anguish, emotional trauma, permanent disfigurement. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Loss of earning capacity, lost wages, and loss of capacity and enjoyment of life.
Sorry.
It does make you wonder how much of this, like, where the people do realize that.
Okay.
That's crazy.
First of all, they're like billionaires or whatever. He had a $4 million. Why would he just pay the person off if that really happened? He would be.
Right.
I would think Todd would do the right thing and give the lady money. Like if your dog really did all that, then he's clearly the dog's in the wrong, right?
Right. And
So
it doesn't
why
seem like Todd would have
let that
brushed it off. If Todd seems like a serious dude. And it feels like
exactly?
Todd would have been like, oh, let's take care of this. Send me your doctor's bill or something like that.
Or
Why
yeah,
did
or
she
like
wait
yeah,
2 years, though, is my first question. Why did she wait so long? Why did she wait till
That's
we know Bronwyn before you
right.
sue Bronwyn? If it's so bad, if you haven't earned money for 2 years, you should have sued a year ago.
Right. Or when it happened, why didn't you like right when it happened if you're in the hospital and all this crazy stuff? And dogs, I mean, I don't believe the dogs aren't properly trained. Well, they're boxers. They don't really need training. I mean, I'm sorry, they can be. I'm like, not all dogs. I'm sorry, I can't, not all boxers, but I'm just saying everyone I've ever known. I mean, they're just, I don't know.
And the
There's
dogs didn't
multiple.
get aggressive with Heather at all. They didn't even jump on her or anything. So maybe the driver had a dog of her own in the car. Maybe she had the scent of her animal. Maybe she had some barbecue sauce on her leg.
Well, the thing is, like, if the Instacart driver is getting out and like dropping off groceries, why did they have the dog get out? The dog probably got out. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I would just say that's their fault. Todd and them should pay. I don't know. I think they would have just settled and said, "Hey, like, I don't know, like it's just all crazy." Like now that they're on TV,
right?
I mean,
Maybe
it was not
it's a friend of Lisa's. Maybe it's a friend of Lisa's, and she wants to help Lisa.
One of Lisa's 6 lawyers is representing her.
Right.
You know what I mean? One of Lisa's 6 lawyers is representing these ladies that got basically bit by these boxers. I mean, again, like I thought he was going to talk about, like I thought one of the castmates was suing each other. I mean, that was Adam. I can't stand him. I love you, Adam.
I could have swore I wanted it to be she was suing Lisa.
Yeah, I want Heather to really get called out for being a Vonti's person.
Well, the more we talk about it on the YouTube streets, the more it'll catch on. And hopefully somebody else will start reporting on it too. And then somebody will have to answer for it. Or maybe we can get a question to Andy for when the reunion happens about the alleged Von teasing of Heather Gay's chin.
I know. And Heather also, her inbreed, she is starting to morph her face into something different because she doesn't look like it. She's starting to not look inbred any longer. I mean, even Mary said it. Mary's like, she's losing weight and like she's doing all kinds of work to her face, so she doesn't look. Yeah. She knew she looked inbred. She knew she was an inbred. Like, she's inbred. Like, think about how dumb she is. Like, she's in the showrunner's fucking dream. She doesn't realize they're using her, and she looks stupid. And we don't Alex Baskin Robbins. He can go suck a dick. You know, I didn't sleep for 2 days last season after Monica, like the whole Monica thing. I'm screaming, fun. I'm like, cease and desist, you motherfuckers are lying. I'm like, fuck it, what the fuck? I'm like, this isn't normal. I can't fucking sleep. My poor Monica. But now to find out this bitch. Go ahead.
Do you think next week on OC, did we get a preview yet for the third part of the reunion?
I don't know. I don't. Let's see.
I haven't seen it, but I would like for them to officially end Alexis. I need Emily to only talk about what's happening in Emily's stop. Emily is such the chimer this season. She chimes in to everybody else's conversation, butting in, adding. She has the best butt on the cast, by the way, but butting into everybody else's conversation just because you have the best rump. It's not a good look. I feel like people like that, her and Tamra and Heather, need to talk about what they have going on in their own life. Where's Shane? How are Shane's cases going? Where are your kids? Why do they talk about Heather all the time? And you know what I mean? Like, I don't need her to just chime in other people's goings on. What is going on with you, Heather?
Exactly. I think this might be something 18 hours ago.
What was it like coming back to the show after being gone 10 years? Was it different from?
I mean, this has been a little bit of a whirlwind. You know, I really needed it, Andy. I was ready to get back to work I had to get out of bed. I was sinking for my mom's passing. I was not in a good place and I needed it. So I'm very thankful for that.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Shannon, where do things stand with the lawsuit that John filed?
We're still waiting to hear from John's response.
The response, you offered 75,000.
No, he lowered it to 70,000.
Okay.
And I agreed
Okay.
because I know my legal costs will be more than $70,000.
Right.
And that's a really hard thing for me to do. I said I would give him the $70,000 and he wouldn't sign a mutual non-disparage agreement, which Emily can confirm is standard.
So it was a mutual non-disparage.
Videos. So I can pull out the videos. Johnny's ready to talk. Videos of what? A lot. We have videos of almost running over his daughter.
When you didn't make a full offer, what was the first offer you made? Like 30,000 or something? Then when that 35,000 came through, you told me, weren't the videos brought up in Big Bear? Wasn't that when she said the gloves are off and the videos and all that?
Yes, but I don't know if that was before or after she offered the videos because I was in a very, I did not mean to either. Okay, yeah, I believe that one.
There are a lot of lies that have been spoken about John that are not true, and they're going to be cleared up. And if you want the videos, I'll bring it all. So bitch, or just sit back.
I brought it up then because I was in a weak moment. It was not to be brought up. John has never brought it up. So there is no extortion.
Isn't that a fun?
Your attorney is the one that brought it up, and John's attorney said you're the one that brought it up. We did not. You got to go back to your emails and check the truth because you have a really strange relationship with the truth.
Oh, because you know so well. John's back.
She is such a
See?
fucking loser. Hold on, here's John.
Shannon has an interesting relationship with the truth.
The fuck are you
Being
talking about?
John's mouthpiece. How many times did you practice in front of the mirror in
That was
John's
the
head?
part.
Sharon
the
the door
door.
when there was no door.
All right. Okay.
John, girl.
I can't really hear it.
Well, yeah, fucking it's
So we're probably just going to pick up where Alexis and
Yeah.
Shannon left off because that's where we left off was them arguing, right?
Yeah. I can't
Yeah.
believe there's no preview. The next freaking for part 3.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I guess Ryan shows up. I guess the guys show up.
Oh, nice,
husband-
nice. Does Eddie even
Yeah.
show up? Does Eddie
I don't
show
know.
up?
I don't know. I
'Cause
only
Eddie,
saw-
what does Eddie do? I mean, well, he does the CBD.
he's a drug dealer. Remember, he's a weed dealer. He's a drug
Yeah.
dealer. He makes
Yeah.
$15 million a month according to Tamara. So
Look, that
Yeah.
poor girl who lost her son to drugs. What was that girl's name? And said that
Laura.
yes.
Laura.
Who'd have thought
Yeah.
that you could had he only been on weed and he could have stayed? Man, that's too bad. That's too bad because
know.
Eddie ended up a straight drug dealer. You're right.
Drug dealer. I know. And he makes $16 million a month according to Tamara. I mean, what the fuck are
Well,
you doing
Tamara's
here? That's how
working
much-
mighty hard. That doesn't add up because Tamara's working mighty hard for these 3 pennies
Okay.
she's getting from Real Housewives of
Yeah.
Orange County. If he's making $16 million a month, then why is Tamara's entire ass out on TV all the time acting a fool?
Mhm. And breaking people, literally ruining relationships and people's
Yeah.
careers and reputations and shit. But I mean, I feel like Alexis got shut down. I think John, he's a fucking loser. All Shannon said was he was paying for everything, or she had to pay for shit
Mhm.
because he broke up with her. She was talking,
Yeah.
she wasn't talking shit on him doing this, and nobody gave a fuck. I don't know why they thought that anybody cared about his reputation. When
Well,
she
maybe
said
she
that
was
she
saying
came
more at the quiet lady at the bar. Maybe she was saying more at the quiet lady at the bar than she was on TV. That got back to him that he's took it to TV to get her to STFU.
I mean, listen, if you're literally doing what you're doing and you have Alexis coming on the show, blah, 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 and I'm sitting there, you're talking shit on me, I'm just defending, all Shannon's doing defending herself. You know what I mean? I don't know. Alexis she's stupid. She's dumb. She hasn't been on TV for 15 years. She was on, what shows was she on? She was on our show for a year maybe?
And then
She was
I
on-
don't know. She was on the same shows that Heather Dubrow was on. I've never seen Heather Dubrow. I checked her IMDb. I looked, and I think that I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, lady, because I didn't even notice you on those shows. I didn't even notice you.
Nope. And I really feel like John Jansen was, that's right, with Alexis, he was going to pay her double to not go on the show. But
What does
what the
John
fuck
do?
are you? I don't know. Well, but she said, I want to go on there to be my own woman. But you went on there being John's mouthpiece. But John has to sue Shannon for $75,000, but he's got enough money to pay you double Bravo's it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't
None
make
of
any
it
sense.
makes sense. That sounds like
Because she's
bull.
not an woman. She's not getting paid shit to be a friend of anyway. So she's not becoming her own woman. She's John Jensen's mouthpiece. No, I know nothing. We know nothing about Alexis. Nothing. I didn't know her mom died. Did Jennifer? I don't remember that. Like, we know nothing about her life.
Nothing.
She had to get out of bed. You were so depressed you couldn't get out of bed, but you're with John Jansen though. Aren't you happy?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Why do you need to fucking do that? You have John. Like, the only reason they're on there is
a lot of fame whoring is going on these shows.
Exactly. And it's why. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm different because I don't know. I feel like people from like with Jersey, when they try to call like Melissa a gold digger and like a fame whore and stuff, people from Jersey aren't really like that. I don't think we're not like we don't go, oh, it's so flashy.
Melissa is never.
Yeah.
I don't know what the problem with her being on the show is. I've always been like, it's a show.
I don't know either. Why the fuck can't she be on there? It was it started with sisters. What?
Teresa's house is up for pre-foreclosure. I sent you that last
night.
Is? I sent that to you last night, and that's the message right above the one. It got deleted. It says post unavailable now, but it said last night.
No way.
Yes, the pink box person posted it. Let me see. Is it brief?
Oh my god. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't know it was Teresa's. Hold on, I'll share screen and I'll get it. You sent it to me on Instagram, right?
Yeah, I sent it to you on Instagram, and right above what I just sent you from Adam, it says post unavailable because last night it came out. Reality Connoisseur said they saw it too. I don't know if they can cite their source, but I saw it from the pink box. Let me see. The pink box.
Yeah, let's see. Am I sharing a screen yet?
Okay. Pink box. See if you.
Let me make sure I don't put anybody's screen.
He had it up there. Now it's on.
Large.
Oh yeah, here it is. 3 hours ago.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Ooh.
About last night. Ooh. It says it got weird, then it got weirder. Here, I'm sending this to you now. It may I don't know if it's a lie or what, but he's like, it got weird. Something about the site. Krista. Here, I just sent it to you in DM.
Okay. Yeah, there you are.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Damn. So it says right here, it says, you know that I love it when my Nancy Drews are out and working hard, but that article from yesterday that was floating around about the foreclosure is inaccurate. A simple check with the Better Business Bureau has shown that particular foreclosure website posts inaccurate information and they're on report. So nobody is in pre-foreclosure. Darn. I wanted her to be on Traders talking about, because you saw what New York did to Teresa on Traders. Did you see that?
I don't. All I know is she said last night. The only thing I heard was the thing about her like hairline or something. Why would happen after that?
No. So they were sharing a room, and then New York went in on her, and then Louis sent Teresa like 1,000 roses. Floral arrangement, and New York was like, those roses is because that's how many times he's cheated on you, dumb bitch. It was
right. Oh my god, I love her. I wish I gotta watch it now. I gotta watch that. I heard she was going after her.
She said, welcome to New York, New Jersey. It was hilarious.
Remember, I was just like, I always respected your hairline. I was like, I could literally, I remember I said, like, I had to rewind it 3 times because I'm like, did she say hairline? And then Teresa's so dumb. Like, me and Teresa are both like, huh? Like, it didn't, you know what I mean? Did Teresa ever catch on with that or no?
Like, no, she never did. She's just always like,
So, oh my God, I got to watch it. Are you watching Potomac?
Oh, I'm definitely watching Potomac. I'm definitely going to be watching Married to Medicine when it comes on Sunday. I'm definitely going to be watching Beverly Hills. I want to see this new season of Beverly Hills. I'll finish out Salt Lake City. I'm glad OC is off. And this New York season is like watching paint dry, and those bitches be lying. Aaron is a liar. And that new girl, that Matt Minkoff girl, is a liar. And I don't need no lies in the storyline. This is supposed to be reality TV, bitches. You didn't get the memo that we don't do no fake prank shit on here. It's like, so I felt like Erin was faking being mad at Jenna. And that, because she kept having like this weird smile on her face. And now to see that she's literally, huh?
Jenna should pay her freaking Uber back. Pay Aaron.
Yeah, she should.
Like,
She should. But
that's right. I would be
the
mad
way
if you didn't pay
Aaron
your.
is smiling, Aaron smiles after she says she's mad at somebody, like she's not, like she's just saying it. And then
Yeah.
when Newcoff was leaving the thing, she's like, "Do you think it
Mhm.
worked?" And they were both having the same kind of smile. So you don't need to fake it to be on these shows. I'm sure there's some. Just don't be boring, but don't fake being
I
a
know.
swinger pregnant by somebody else. That's weird. That's
I
weird. That's too
know.
much. So I don't know if
Yeah,
I'll be able
I'm
to finish this story. Is this season is the moral of the story?
I haven't. I definitely have not. I haven't watched it in 3 weeks or whatever. But I don't have Potomac scheduled this week, but I want to talk about it. So I think I might do it after this. I might end this one and then send the thing out for Potomac because I watched it. I loved it. I love this episode.
Yeah.
I felt finally I could see Karen, you know what I mean? But
Right.
I want to talk about it. I might talk about it after this because tomorrow
I gotta go to this
I'm
doctor's
doing
appointment and I'll try to catch you when I come back because yeah, that was excellent. I loved Karen. And I feel like they were kind of trying to make Karen wrong for fighting back, for speaking back to Mia, who's obviously trying to get your court case to go a different way.
I know. What time's your doctor's appointment? Are you going now or
I'm gonna go right now and I should be back by like 12:30 my time.
I have no idea what time it will
I'll
be.
text you.
Well,
Oh, it's almost
2:30 now.
Right. So I'll be back by like 3:30 your time. So
Okay.
but
All
you
right.
go on and I'll have my phone with me. And
Yeah. I'm going to schedule it for like a half hour after. I'm going to end this one when you get off and then talk about Potomac because I have so much. I have like next Black Friday, I'm doing, hey, Jacqueline, thanks for coming in. I'm
Hi.
doing on Black Friday. I'm doing, oh my God, I can't talk. Beverly Hills with Dana Wilkie. Finally. She said yes.
Oh my gosh, I would love to see you and Dana.
Yeah. So I
I
have
wish
it
Dana
next.
and her $25,000 sunglasses would have stayed on somebody's show.
I love Dana. I do. Like it took her forever to say yes because I've been asking her for 4 freaking years. But this is Jacqueline, honey. She's going to start a podcast. Thanks. I don't know if you're watching the whole time, but she's going to start a podcast. She has a really good. Follow her on Instagram, guys. Jacqueline, honey,
Okay,
whoever's
is that
on
how
here.
you spell it?
I don't know, Jacqueline. Yeah, that's how you spell it. But I don't know if that's your Instagram handle or thingy or whatever. But whatever your Instagram is, put it in here because that's how you're going to start getting people to follow you. And because all my people that are watching now, if you start coming on here with me, you'll start getting people.
Is it a private account? I'm on there now.
I don't think so.
It says it's a private account. I don't know.
Jacqueline's.
Jacqueline. Oh no, there you are. The next one. Because I see you follow her. I just followed her.
Yeah, she's gonna
all that Bravo tea with the side of honey. I like it.
Like that's a good. Yeah, she has a really good name.
Yes.
So I'm shit. There goes my light. All right, lights are starting to go out. But yeah, what else? Oh yeah. So next Friday is Beverly Hills with Dana. Tomorrow's Beverly Hills, the first episode with just I guess me, and then Wednesday is I think OC. Or wait, I have it scheduled. No, not OC. Wednesday. I can't. No, tomorrow's Beverly Hills. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Listen to me.
Are you going to Vanderpump
Friday,
Rules? Is Vanderpump Rules about to start?
I don't think so. Is it about to start? They only did 3 weeks.
I don't know. I was seeing Jax is in the news a lot, going in on
Jax.
Brittany.
It might be what's called the Valley. The Valley probably starts.
Oh,
soon.
okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So whoever's watching, guys, I want to come back and do Potomac in like an hour my time.
Yeah, so have your bell rung so when she goes live again, you guys will be able to catch her. But I love you. I got to get to this doctor's appointment. Thanks for having me. Everybody, smash your buttons on the way out, ring the bell so we can see you later. I'll see you later, Krista. Peace.
I love you.
Love you too.
Everybody, love you.
Leave and open uploads page. Stay in studio. Oh, wait. I have to figure out. Do I have to
leave
here?
You hang up first.
Okay,
No, you hang up first. You hang up first.
I don't know. Wait. I don't know.
Kick you out.
It's asking me because I was sending this to my thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, there she goes. All right, guys. Everybody that's leaving. I know I've been talking for an hour, but this was a good episode, I think. Part 3. Okay, I'm sorry. Part 3. So OC and Salt Lake on Friday. And tomorrow is Beverly Hills. And next Friday with Dana Wilkie, Beverly Hills. And I'm going to do Potomac in an hour. And Jacqueline, if you're not working right now, everybody, I know, I wish you get, well, I'm leaving the thing, but I'm going to come back in an hour and do Potomac. But you should call me in the meantime. Definitely should come back. And if you want to come talk about Potomac with me, you can come up and talk about Potomac. But I'm going to end this one, and then I'll be live on all the other platforms. I'm going to do everything with just Potomac in like an hour. But yeah, everybody that's watching, please follow Jacqueline. And if Jacqueline, if you have your Instagram thing, you put it in the chat, and or Mimir, my mod will. But all right, guys, please come back in an hour or so, less than an hour or so, to talk about Potomac. And Jacqueline, I will talk to you in a little bit. Everybody, please smash the largest buttons, my buttons. And yeah, this was a good episode, and I like literally cannot wait to talk about Beverly Hills. Love you guys. How do I end my stream? Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. I forgot about this. I always forget this. My camera.